I have finally come up with a system after all of these years on how to keep their beds straightened easily. I wanted to show you this pillowcase because this is one of the keepsakes that we bring back from Disney World with autographs. And I had to show you this pillowcase, which is over 30 years old. It's my husband's from his Star Wars bedding when he was a little boy, and they reissued the same design that's at Pottery Barn Kids right now. On to packing lunches. They have ice water, apple cinnamon bar, they have chili leftovers from last night, have some oyster crackers and some shredded cheese in there as well. Okay, I'm getting ready to head out the door because I've got to go to the bank and do a few things, but I just wanted to give a recommendation. I was talking about Land's End for petites the other day on Instagram, and these Ray-Bans, I got these years ago. I mean, you can tell I always keep the case. I mean, the label's even rubbed off, but they make these in a smaller size, the aviators, and I need that. Glasses are always too big for me. I'm wearing a hat today because it's Casual Thursday. That's a thing. And they fit my face without being too large. Anyway, if you have a smaller face, look into these. The smaller sized Ray-Bans. They work perfect for me. Oh, and I wanted to show you this watch. Isn't this hilarious? It matches the blue. So I decided to put it on. I haven't worn this in a long time. Most people would probably think this is really ugly. And maybe it is. I don't know. Sometimes it's those things that straddle between like good looking and really, really cheesy are like some of the best things. Anyway, it's this digital watch with like these crystal hour and minute hands, and it even says the date if you press one of the buttons. So that's pretty cool. Obviously, I can't press the button right now, but my hands have been so dry, and I've been using those EOS lotions. And maybe if you're not like half reptile like I am, that works for you. But no, dry. So I have to get more of this. I'm almost out. I should have used it yesterday. I mean, my hands are still dry, but they're better since I have been using this. It's from the Body Shop, the Wild Rose. It smells really good. Sephora had a rose hand cream for a while that they discontinued that was a really, really good rose scent. This is all right. It's pretty good. Anyway, so I'm going to need to get more of that because this is completely out. I really like the hemp hand lotion that they have. It works really well, or hand cream, but I don't particularly like the smell of it. So, and since I'm out running errands, I use this Vera Bradley backpack actually as my diaper bag, and there are a lot of compartments and stuff in here. I a lot of times will use this as my purse as well. I'm not going to go through it right now. I mean, I could if anybody's interested, but there's a back zip area that I could use just for my things. So anyway, I think this is a discontinued pattern right now, but if you're interested in seeing more about that, let me know. Going to run errands now. Okay, I wasn't kidding when I said that the laundry is absolutely constant. I have to do it every single day. And I always have some. I'm never like quite on top of it. Um, if I am, it's always short lived. I love these collapsible um, laundry basket. I mean, I never use this component. I guess you could though if you were going to the laundromat where you can close it up. But anyway, I separate them all the time. I just, everybody has their hamper, and I just bring it down every morning and separate them so it's so much easier to just throw it in. You don't have to think about it. Darks, lights, delicates, and then towels. Well, just today, I like to start with a small load because then it's just easier to get the ball rolling, get it all folded, and put away. Feel like you accomplish something. Actually, my favorite is sheets and towels because they're so easy to fold, and it's like so bulky. It feels like you really did something. Okay, so do I want to do bright whites? No, I'm just going to do normal. I'm actually going back to the library today because they have a book that I requested available. But I wanted to show you the Elle Decor book that I told you about yesterday before I return this, Style and Substance. It is so beautiful. So many different types of styles, too. So pretty. Can you imagine? Oh, look at that library. Oh, look at that library. Oh my goodness, what a gorgeous. Private spaces. It's been so long. I also wanted to show you, before I return this, the Science is Beautiful, the Human Body Under the Microscope. This is so interesting. And I think it's fun for the kids to look through too. I mean, we talked about it. It talks about X-ray, CT, and MRIs. Like for instance, amazing. As my friend said when I told him about this book, whoever said beauty's only skin deep. Melatonin crystals. Eye lens. Retina layers. The brain's blood supply. Dopamine neurotransmitter. Wow. Look how cool this is. Drug delivery microspheres used to deliver drugs to specific sites in the body. They can convince our immune systems to direct the microspheres and the drug they carry to the part of the body where they are needed. Amazing. Caffeine crystals. Energy. Folic acid crystals. Anyway, it's a beautiful book. Request it from your library. There's so much that you can do online with your local library now, looking up what they have available, requesting it. If they don't, they'll email you when your holds are available. Um, Utilize your resources.
David Gerber is the son of inventor H. Joseph Gerber and the author of The Inventor's Dilemma, The Remarkable Life of H. Joseph Gerber.
I'll call it a grateful son. I was very fortunate. My dad was a better father than he was an inventor.
Well, that is high praise indeed. David Gerber, thanks so much.
It's my great pleasure to be here. Thank you, Jim.
Software used by Boeing to design the first aircraft without using a paper blueprint. It was the Boeing 767. What's your favorite American innovation? You can vote at thetakeaway.org/innovation.
Bit redundant with the car filming. I had to change my shirt because I cut my husband's hair and those little hairs get everywhere. So yeah, it's like Groundhog Day today. Anyway, yes, and happy Groundhog Day. Okay, the day got ahead of me, so I'm going to reschedule doing meatloaf for tomorrow and start that earlier in the day. But I made ahead of time some meatballs before, and I had them in the freezer. So tonight, for a really simple dinner, I'm just going to let these thaw a bit and cook these up, the meatballs. So we're going to have spaghetti and meatballs for dinner. I still have, the brownies that I made for dessert last night, and I'll probably throw a salad together. But that'll be an easy, quick meal to make for tonight, and I'll show you how it turns out. Okay, so I have the water ready to start, and I heated this up. I'm going to add a little bit of olive oil and add in the meatballs. They haven't been thawing for very long, but I didn't salt them either. I seasoned them, but I didn't use salt. So I'll salt them pretty much when they're done cooking. I think it makes the meat more moist, and kind of coat these and retain moisture. I'm going to simmer and kind of brown the outside, and then I'm going to add in the pasta sauce and let that simmer for a while. Okay, the water's starting to boil, so I am going to add some salt, and these are looking like they're ready for the sauce. And I have the stuff going to prep for the salad. Okay, so this is simmering away. I'm going to add the pasta. Have everything ready for the salad. I squeezed some lemon over the avocado so it didn't start browning. I have some cut smaller for the little ones. But I'm going to add the pasta now. Okay, I'm gonna call it a night. Took the trash out, and my husband and I are gonna watch a movie together. And I did film, though, a tour of the little one's room that we redecorated, inspired by the Enchanted Tiki room. So check that out. Anyway, thanks for watching. Bye.